Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. Hopefully, we'll actually be able to finish up Monster Hunter Wilds today. Unfortunately, yesterday I had all the time in the world to do it, and my internet shit the bed. So that was a little bit frustrating. I was like, shit, do I just beat the game off stream? And I was like, I looked it up. I really only have like 3 or 4 like main missions. Like I have 2 chapters left. So I'm like so close. I was like, I may as well just do it on stream. There was a very cool fan favorite monster that popped up that was very exciting, which I won't spoil for anybody. But very cool monster popped up. Unfortunately, that happened like right after the internet died. And yeah, internet was just in and out all day yesterday, unfortunately. So sorry for that. We are slowly but surely coming up to the 14th, which is where I'm going to have my 2 gigabytes per second upload and download fiber optic put in. So, hallelujah, we'll be rid of them and shouldn't have any more internet issues, at least after that. But we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, we are also nearing, especially once the 14th comes around, we'll be nearing me heading out to Japan for a month. So, trying to, you know, finish up Monster Hunter Wilds, go back, finish up Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, then hopefully can start on some Avowed. But apparently Assassin's Creed is coming out this month. I don't know. I've heard so many conflicting things. People told me it was coming out this month. Then I heard it was coming out May. I have no idea when it's coming out. I literally have no clue. If you Google it, you get like a bajillion different answers as well. I have no idea when the hell that game is coming out. So yeah, I don't know, but anyway, we are 30 hours in, and we're approaching the end. Hello, Oscar. Hi, Chris. Hi, Reyna. Good morning. Good morning. How are we feeling about this quote-unquote salmon-colored shirt? This is, of course, in my new fashion line that I am calling white privilege. I'll be honest, I didn't even know salmon was a color. I had no idea salmon was a color. All I knew about it was that it was a fish. And I like the fish. I didn't know it was also a color. My friend just said it was pink. I looked it up. It says it's like orange pink or something. I don't know. No idea. I'm sorry to say this. This game is clunky AF. Well, Monster Hunter ain't for you then, brother, because this is probably the smoothest playing Monster Hunter game that's came out. Yeah, you would probably have an aneurysm and your brain would explode if you played something like Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. In those games, you couldn't move and heal, and you would chug your healing potion, stand still, and then you would flex afterwards. You couldn't move the whole time. The flex was mandatory. You better pray to God you're not in the middle of a fight. And there's a loading screen in between every single zone. Oh, man. Clunky city. Love it, but I'm old. Hey, me too, man. We're you know. You're older, don't get me wrong, but looks very bright on me. That's saying something, because I feel like I have a very bright complexion, also known as I'm just pasty white. Oh, this one's pretty good. Celsius Sparkling Kiwi Guava. I don't think I've ever had a kiwi or a guava, but this tastes pretty good, actually. Maybe I like those. All right. Apparently I have an optional quest. Also, right after I told fucking Oscar that I've never had stick drift on a PS5 controller, I started getting stick drift on my PS5 controller. Literally right after. So that's awesome. I love it. Yep, it's just going to the left. And look at it. Look at it. Stop it. God damn it. I'm gonna have to buy a new fucking PS5 controller. $70. Down the drain.
Yes.
Some horse shit. Happen all the time on PS4. Yeah, I had a lot of PS4 controllers that would have it, but this is my first time having a PS5 controller that's having the issue. They've been really good so far.
Understood. Be careful out there.
Click in and click out I have, yeah. It's not terrible yet. But I might have to learn how to play Monster Hunter on mouse and key. Which I have no idea how that is. Oh, I need to eat. What is it I'm drinking? This is Celsius Sparkling Kiwi Guava. I never had Celsius before, so I bought like the variety pack. Had like a bajillion different flavors in it. I'm not gonna lie, some of them are terrible, but some of them aren't that bad. But some are just god awful. You got the HR-24. Nice. You're slowly getting there. Very slowly. His mic cuts out randomly. Tried a new controller and headset that didn't work. Is he using his controller as a microphone? Gonna guess not, since he said headset. I'm HR-37 right now, Oscar. I don't know what HR you have to be to do the final missions. I have no idea. Oh, he plugs the headset into the controller. Oh, right. That is what you do, I think. Had to go back for your request. I mean, I've played mouse and keyboard on Souls-likes before. Like, I had to do it with Lies of P. Because when Lies of P came out, my PlayStation controller didn't work. So, like, I've played games like this on controller before. My first ever Dark Souls game, Dark Souls 2, I played entirely on mouse and key. And I have played a lot of Monster Hunter World Heavy Bowgun on mouse and key. But, like, I don't feel like it would be that bad. But I don't know. I can usually adapt very well to, like, different control schemes. I don't usually have an issue with that. This guy's probably resistant to ice, so this is probably not a great weapon to use against him, but... He's angry. Bonk. Ooh. Ooshka. Can't even get past the first monster on World? Really? The, is that just Great Jagras? World is definitely much harder. Like, I will agree with people. Wilds is obscenely easy. Like, this game is way, way easier. Like, I was looking back on average hunt times in Monster Hunter World, because I heard so many people complaining about how easy this game is, you know? So I was looking back on average hunt times. Bro, if you were a speed runner, you were finishing hunts in 5 minutes. A speed runner in World. In this game, hunts are regularly 5 to 7 minutes. It's actually kind of crazy, like, how much less HP monsters have in this. Like, I thought it was just, I thought people were saying it's easier just because you have so many new tools at your disposal. But that's actually not it. Like, people are actually right in terms of, like, just the actual numerical values in this game are significantly less than both World and Rise. Guess I guessed wrong. Yeah, if you're having issues with World, Wild is much easier. You want a challenge? I mean, for me, I don't really care, I'll be honest. I play Monster Hunter to fight cool big monster and use their flesh as drip. So, like, I'm not gonna lie and say, like, that it really bothers me, because it doesn't. But I know it does bother a lot of people. Like, a lot of people do like their Monster Hunter to be hard. And those people aren't wrong. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh. This hits, don't worry. That was a hit on land, guaranteed. Uh-oh. Oh! Can I block this one? Yup.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Oh, he's trying.
This ought to put a dent in it.
Oh! Missed it by a pixel. TCS on little baby monkey. Oh! Yeah, you could never do that. Find Elden Ring is too hard. I don't care, I'll say it. Elden Ring... honestly, I think Elden Ring is fine because it gives you so many tools that the other games don't. Like, you can play co-op and have people help you. You can use summons that can help you. There's a lot of, like, very overpowered magic that can help you. You can just literally grab a great shield and a poking weapon and just block everything and poke. The thing is, like, I think if you're not utilizing the tools at your disposal, Elden Ring can be difficult. I look nerdy AF. Well, I'm a scientist. Have you ever met a scientist that wasn't a giant nerd? I haven't. I've worked in quite a few labs, and I haven't met that guy yet.
I'll just hop off for now.
I don't know. Maybe you know more than me, though.
It's looking weak. Almost there. Let's hope it's a trap hunter.
Yeah, I don't really care too much about difficulty in terms of like being too easy. Like there are some games where I've played them and I'm like, this is just too hard. Like, just too hard. I don't have the time. And I don't want to spend my free time just like being angry at a video game, you know? Like Wukong was like that for me. Like the optional ending in Wukong, the secret ending where you fight Erlang Shen and then you fight all the other gods. That was too hard for me. I beat the game normal, but the optional ending, the secret ending of Wukong, it was too hard.
Thank you for
I don't have any
Tanganga.
ego or anything like that. Like it's too hard.
Doubly sorry for putting my team in danger, and then
It just made me
you
angry.
clean up the mess.
And I was like, wait, why am I making myself angry in my limited free time?
Trebly so, considering that Langanga
You know?
would have been fine if not for my own carelessness.
Like I work a full-time job. I'm a full-time student. I take care of family. I try and exercise every day. Go on hikes and go shooting every weekend.
Continue our survey of the ruins.
It's like my limited free time to play games. Why am I playing something that's making me angry, you know?
For a bit?
Like,
There's
yeah,
something I'd like for you to see.
I'm good. I beat the game, you know. I don't need to get the secret ending with this super hard boss. And the Wukong combat mechanics, I was just kind of annoyed with them by that point. It was just very repetitive for me.
Subject of our current research.
Way more than like Elden Ring or anything, because like
for us.
Elden Ring and a lot of the Souls games,
I protected these relics?
you're constantly like changing your build
Well,
and your
more
weapons and stuff
specifically,
like that.
You protected our ability to discover them. The joy of that.
Don't think it, don't say
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, it is a skill issue, Oscar, for sure.
Of course. But are you sure you don't want to stay
It is.
here and join in the survey yourself?
I don't have the time to invest in like
That's
getting
maybe
really
worth
good
this.
at a new game.
My focus lies elsewhere right now.
When there's all these
When
other
you made the
games coming
decision
out,
to
you know?
slay Xochitl, you protected the entire ecosystem here. Thanks to that, normal life has continued
Like for me,
these people.
I remember the
Our
exact thought process. I
investigation
was
as well.
like, okay, I spent 4 hours on this boss on Wukong.
I'd like to repay you for that.
Should
As your
I
handler.
like continue, maybe put another 4 hours in, another
still
6,
have
then
a
I'm
lot to learn.
investing 10 hours in
I'll
this
do all I
boss that's
can
just
to keep
annoying me?
growing.
Or do I put those hours
I have
into
every
a new
confidence
game,
in you, Alma.
you know, where I'm going to be having fun the whole game? And for me, the answer is pretty obvious. For me, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to play a new game. You know?
I heard from the others.
But I get it. Like for a lot of people, especially if you have if you don't have a lot of expendable income like I do, it's like, oh, I just spent $70 on this game. I'm gonna force myself to, you know, 100% this game or whatever. But for me, I'm like, yeah, I had fun with it for a while. On to the next thing.
Yes.
Not really a big deal. Like, I only play a game as long as I'm having fun with it. I never force myself to, like, get through something if I really don't like it.
Not forgetting anything?
I feel like that's the quickest way to start to hate gaming or, like, really dislike gaming, is to force yourself through things that you're not liking. Like, that's why I don't play League of Legends or Destiny or Apex or Overwatch or any of these games that are like live service, because I talk to people who are like, oh man, I have to finish my battle pass. I'm like, why? Just don't. And they're like just forcing themselves through these grinds and these battle passes and shit like that. I'm just like, brother, have some self-respect. Move on. Play something else. Play something you're gonna have fun with. Why are you forcing yourself to complete like an imaginary little battle pass so you can get some different pixels and stuff like that? Like,
Quest is on.
come on, dude.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
Animal is always talking about that too. Animal's like, oh yeah, I've been playing Destiny for for 10 hours trying to finish my battle pass. I'm like, just stop. Stop buying the battle passes. Stop grinding that shit out. You're clearly not having fun. Why do you keep doing it? Dude, I don't know why this one Zhu Wu specifically, this guy does so much damage, it's insane.
Be careful. He's angry.
Like, it literally does not matter what I build. This guy does so much fucking damage. I can't even get one hidden. I can't even get one hidden. Can't say in battle royales. I mean, I have a lot of like normie friends, you know, where all they play is Call of Duty or Apex or whatever. So like, I still like will play a battle pass game or whatever. But let me tell you, dude, if I'm not playing those with a friend, there's no way I'm touching those types of games anymore. Like the days where I go and I'm grinding Apex Legends and I'm trying to get the fucking Masters again. Yeah, that day doesn't exist anymore, man. Like, I am good. Jesus Christ. I don't know what it is about this one monster. This one monster. He just owns me, man. I honestly think I've struggled more with this one monster than every other monster in the game. Yeah, that's another thing. If I don't like the story of a game, it's really hard for me to get into it too. Like the gameplay has to be crazy good. Like Monster Hunter is a good example. The gameplay of Monster Hunter is actually peak.
Hey! Get out of there!
Oh. I'm invisible. Meow. Look at that. He's like, oh shit, he's gone. Star Trek Fleet Command. I think my godfather plays a, he plays one of those. He plays one of those games. I don't know which one, but he plays a Star Trek game.
Lives are flashing before me.
And I've heard that he's spent like an ungodly amount of money on it. Like it's like Star Citizen type of money. Because you can, I guess, like buy ships in that, just like Star Citizen. And he's just spent like an absurd amount of money on it. And he said there's people that have spent like over $100,000 on it. Like, holy shit, dude.
New area.
Does this guy have an HP bar? No monsters in Monster Hunter have an HP bar unless you download a mod. This one's blunt. Ooh, that one was also blunt. Hades and Returnal are just too hard. I didn't feel that Returnal was that difficult. But I definitely... Hades is tough. Hades is very tough. But the thing with roguelikes is like they're supposed to be tough by design because they're supposed to get easier the more times you play them. So it kind of makes, like, I don't really get upset when those games are hard because I'm like, okay, I mean, you're not supposed to beat it, you know? Guy on your server spent over millions? Yeah, that must be the same game then. What the? How did that miss? Okay, that one definitely missed. Like, that damage is crazy that this guy does.
Heels inbound.
I wish I had offensive guard.
We'll have to talk later.
Oh, damn it! Will you stop running away, you son of a bitch? Thank you. How long is it usually for you to kill a monster? It depends on the Monster Hunter game. This one has very, very fast hunts compared to the other ones. So, like, my average hunt has probably only been like 7 minutes. Even for the hardest monsters, it's like the longest hunt I think I've had was like 14 minutes, and that was for the big boss. Like, it's been very, very fast in this Monster Hunter, which is a big complaint a lot of people are having with it. Yeah, Hades is great. Hades is a very good game. I'm excited to play Hades too, but I'm kind of waiting until, you know, it's more done. I don't really like playing early access games too much because I never come back to them. That's my main issue. Like, my main problem with early access stuff is I'll play it when it first comes out. I'll play all the content, and then in my brain... What is this guy doing? He's just going in circles. In my brain, I go... Oh, yeah, I'm done with the game. And then I just never come back to it.
I'll just hop off for now. Yes!
Even though, you know, maybe the early access only had like half of the content or whatever. My brain just goes, yeah, we played the game. We're done with the game. So that's why I didn't even start Hades 2. I know they said, like, Hades 2 has just as much content in the early access as the full release of Hades 1 or whatever. But I was like, I just want to wait. I don't have an issue just waiting. That's unfortunate. You know what's really unfortunate for this guy? Is I fought the shit out of him. Oh, he healed. You son of a bitch. I forgot they can do that. Uh-oh. I think offset strikes are going to be my best bet. I think offset strikes are going to be the best bet against this guy. Unfortunately, he hit me with Dragon Blight, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, he's weak after that move. Uh-oh. Whoa! Did that hit, though? I'm stuck. Uh-oh, that's bad. I think I'm dead. Not dead. Not yet. Oh my god. I'm bleeding. No, crouch, you fuck.
We've been given more supplies. Check your sacred's pouch.
I'm being chilling. There we go. shit, he's going wacky mode on Pookie Bear. Poor Pookie Bear.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
He broke his leg. Oh, I got both of them. That's good. If I can break his head here, that'd be good. No. It's kind of glitched up in the air. Nice try, buddy. What? I hit him right on the weak spot.
This will freshen you up quick.
There we go. I don't think this hits. Oh, it barely hits. Literally by a pixel. Open wide, buddy. Can probably trap him right about now. Oh, just barely. It's always when you're waiting for the offset that they just don't do anything. I get your tail. Oh. You bastard. He's running away. Take care, RJ. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Are these all just different pods? There we go. Yeah, I think what we're going to see is when it comes to like Monster Hunter Wilds, I think what we're going to see is people that play Monster Hunter Wilds first before World. I think they're going to prefer Wilds because there is a lot of like quality of life things in Wilds that are nice, and it's going to be hard to go back to World. But I think the people that played World first are probably going to prefer World. I think that's how it's going to play out.
A tempered monster. Scar.
Because, like, just speaking for myself, I like this game. I think it's a great game. But I don't think it's better than World. I do think it's kind of lacking in, I don't know, just like new stuff. It doesn't feel that new to me. Like, it feels like a very big expansion of World. Like, a very good game. I need to stand still. Do you mind? I need... God damn it. I need to get rid of this bleed.
Heels inbound.
But I will say, like, imagining going back to playing Greatsword without the ability to aim, I think that's going to be really rough, dude. I think that's going to be pain. Like, just going back and playing, like, any of the older Monster Hunters, you know, after being able to aim. It's just such a nice, like, quality of life feature. Tell me I get the tail here. Can you stop moving?
Almost there.
Give me that tail. This is it right here. Ooh. Oh my god, it's still not off. Please. I could capture you right now. The not being able to swing and turn at the same time tremendously bugs me. I mean, it lended a lot to the skill expression of the weapon. Like, Greatsword used to be about you have to know where the monster is going to be after it finishes its attack. That was a very big part of Greatsword. You no longer really have to do that anymore because, I mean, you can just change direction, you know? You can, like, do full 180s. And at least in Iceborne, when they added the Slinger Burst in order to turn, you had to do that in between a combo. You had to have Slinger ammo, which wasn't that hard to get. But, like, there was, like, steps, you know? It wasn't just, I'm charging a true charge slash, and now I do a complete 180, like it is in this. So it definitely added to the skill expression of the weapon. Like, you could tell a really good Greatsword player, like, practically instantly. Because if an enemy is doing an attack, they'd be, like, running over here, and they'd be charging it already, right? And then the enemy would finish their attack, and they perfectly would hit a hit, you know? Now that you can just, like, turn willy-nilly, it's much, much easier. And I would say the skill floor, like, just that I can do this, even like mid TCS, right? Like, oh, now he's over here. Like, the fact that you can do that, it is a great quality of life change. Like, the weapon feels way better. For sure. It does. I don't think you'll find any Greatsword player saying otherwise. Like, it feels amazing to be able to do. But it definitely makes it a lot easier. And it's going to make it way harder to go back and play without it. I also think that the wound system in this game, it's just a vast improvement over the weakening system and the softening system of Iceborne. I think it's just like a remarkable step up. The wound system in this game is way better. But overall, I think that World Day 1 was a better game than Wild's Day 1. Like, I think the story is significantly better in World. I think the areas and the monsters, maybe not the monsters per se, but the areas for sure. I like the areas way more in World. I felt like they had way more, like, personality to them. Like, way more interesting to find the secrets and stuff like that. And it's like, oh yeah, you're finding the little palicos, and you have to, like, kind of do quest lines in each of the area to win over the palicos, so they can like do unique things to help you out in the area. The cooking is, like, significantly more in depth, right? When it comes to, like, oh, I need to go get extra ingredients by doing all of these side quests, and they're going to give me different abilities that I can mix and match. Why am I in your recommendations? I don't know, but I'm about to turn up in a way more since you commented and clicked on the stream, so that wasn't very smart of you. But obviously people care. I mean, they watch the channel. You know, we average 300,000 to 400,000 unique users every single month on the channel. Well over 3,000 hours of watch time every single month on average. I mean, that's a lot of watch time, man. Somebody's watching. Obviously, somebody cares. Hi, Ideas. How's it going? Did I ever play the God of War games? Yeah. Yeah. I played, I think I've played all of them. I don't think I played Ascension or Chains of Olympus or whatever the, PSP one was. Getting more popular? I mean, yeah, the channel is consistently growing, that's for sure. But the channel's been consistently growing for a long time, just at varying rates. Definitely the, like, Dragon Age Veilguard and, Stalker 2, like, that period of like a month or two, that was an insane period. Like we were getting like over 1,000 subs a month. I think like 2 months in a row, we had well over 1 million views each month. Okay, 1 million unique viewers, which was insane. That's when the stream was really popping off. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little bit surprised that the reception for Monster Hunter Wilds and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been as low as it has. I thought the games would be bigger, but I think in the case of Monster Hunter Wilds, most people are just playing it themselves. And in the case of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, most people were watching on Twitch because they had Twitch drops. So, you know, those were kind of unforeseen outcomes, I think. Avowed, unfortunately, I didn't get to play, but I am planning on still playing it. If I was going to play KCD 2 on stream, I've already played KCD 2. Yeah, I've already played it a lot. I played like 95 hours on the stream. This is Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, I actually was getting burnt out of KCD 2 because we played so much of it. That's why I kind of put it on pause to play Monster Hunter. Because, yeah, I put 95 hours in the game on stream. I put so much time in KCD 2 already. And there was still so much left to do. It's insane how big that game is. So I had to stop myself because I didn't want to force myself through it and then end up disliking it or something.
From that description, you mean a Lala Barina.
Burn myself out? Yeah. It's a big game, man. But yeah, I'm on PC.
So the Lala Barina is giving you trouble because it's damaging Congalala pelts?
No, Manji, I got disconnected because my internet went out. Then I worked. Then I went on a walk and did cardio, made food, went to sleep, and now I'm here. So.
Wait, both of them are aberrant cases? Though it's hard to know anything for sure just yet.
Not exactly still playing, but welcome back.
Fur aside for the moment, that's a concerning bit of news. If they pose a danger,
hey, Weenie,
we'll handle it.
You went back to Stalker? How is it now?
Well said. I will give to your hands. Wins will be met with rewardings. Okay, let's move out.
I heard they had like 100 gig update or something, just absolutely monstrous.
Yes.
I was like, dear God, dude. That never bodes well for a game if they need to do 100 gig updates. Like, God, what was the status of the game beforehand? I mean, Stalker 2 was very broken. I had a good time with Stalker 2. But there's no doubt that it was an early access game disguised as a full release. That shit was buggy.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
What
it was
kind
brutal.
Of monster are we after this time?
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
Feels a lot better now. Did they fix the AI? Is like the whatever system? A-Life or whatever they call it, is that fully working now? Or is that still like in the works? Because for me, that was definitely like my biggest issue. Is I was like, why does Stalker 2 feel less alive than like the older Stalker games? You know, it's like well over a decade after the fact.
A temperate monster. Look at that scar.
Like that does not seem right. Does this monster not have anywhere else I can climb to? Oh, there we go. I just can't climb onto its ass. Gonna take you for a ride. A-Life seems to be working, sort of. Can't tell if they just hid the issue better. Yeah, I mean, I had a good time playing what I played, but I had people being like, oh, are you gonna go back to it and like play it now? I'm like, no. I played it, brother. Like, I'll probably come back when all the DLC and stuff is done. But like, I'm not like a lot of people where a lot of people, they like will replay games and stuff like that. I'm not really like that, man. Like, there's too many new games to be replaying stuff I've already played. Especially when I put as many hours as I did. There's like a couple exceptions that I'll do just for the channel, you know? Like a Fallout game, for example. To respect the people that, you know, followed back when it was a Fallout channel. I try at least do a Fallout game every year. For the most part, I'm like, oh, there's so many new games. I'm gonna play new stuff. Especially a thing like Stalker, where I mean, it was pretty disappointing in terms of like how many bugs I had. I was literally like playing the game and people were like, oh yeah, by the way, like this entire cutscene has been bugged for you. It was supposed to do this, this, and this. I'm like, oh, awesome. So I'm just literally not experiencing the game that I'm supposed to, you know, be experiencing in a full price, you know, brand new release. That's why I'm always so happy for Game Pass. Like, thank God that game was on Game Pass. I would have been way more angry if that was a game like I actually bought for 70 bucks. But it being on Game Pass was really nice. And it's like, okay, that's a buggy fucking mess, but I was gonna have Game Pass anyway, so not exactly the end of the world for me.
Almost there.
I say new. What HR am I? 37. I think 38 maybe.
Heels inbound.
If I need help, let me know. I'm HR 52. I mean, I've only carded like 4 times in my 30 plus hours. I think I'm doing fine. The game is significantly easier than almost every other Monster Hunter game that I've played. Appreciate the offer, though. It was so bad. Yeah. It was a bummer, man. So I was very excited for it. And I still had a good enough time with it. Don't get me wrong. I did. I also made a shit ton of money off of those streams. So it's like, you know, I really can't be mad when I get to play a game for free and then like I make a bunch of money off of it. I really like, I'm not going to be that upset about it. Even if I bought it at 70, I would have made way more than my money back. I think I made like $2 grand just off of that month. It was pretty insane. Gormagala's the only hard boss. I already fought Gormagala. I didn't cart a single time. Spoiler alert for people. But, I mean, unless they're Monster Hunter fans, they won't know what that means. But yeah, he wasn't that bad. I'm sure like tempered he'll be harder.
Bigger wasp for you.
Oh man, I thought that would come out faster. Uh-oh. He's belly bumping my ass. They just missing. Don't worry, this will hit. Uh-oh. Now it won't. Fair.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Okay, I get it. Is that a fucking Rathian down there? Yeah, no, I haven't done tempered for Magala yet. I don't think I can at my HR. I haven't unlocked the tempered of any of the, Oh, that definitely should have came out faster. Put it in his ass! Damn it. I thought he was leaving. What's the name of the game? Monster Hunter Wilds. What the? How did that not hit the weak spot? There we go. Oh, it was a Rathian. Oh! It's not bad. I'm doing a challenge on your ult. Only 30 defense. Yeah, that does not sound fun.
Let's take a quick break.
Monkey.
That's my partner.
Is it just on PC? Can I get it on mobile? Not on mobile, but it's on Xbox and PlayStation as well. Yeah, like doing a double tempered hunt in under 10 minutes. I mean, obviously they're not like the hardest monsters, but still, like, that would not happen in World. It wouldn't even happen in Rise. Like, you would have to have very good gear to do that in either of those games. Unless it was like an arena quest.
Not to mention wanting to speak with you. I believe it's about Arkfeld.
That's a pretty fast completion time. Like, that's like Endgame, insane gear type of speed. Oh, I have to talk to him specifically in that area. Okay. My bad. Do I use sword and shield? No, I'm primarily a greatsword user. I can use sword and shield. I can use every weapon other than lance. I've never learned lance and switch axe, but every other weapon type I can use. But I primarily just use greatsword.
Excuse me, I had a question, if I might.
Of course.
Is it normal for monsters to fight with each other for days on end?
Well, it's not uncommon for monsters to engage in territorial struggles. But
yeah, I saw the Gormagala
greatsword.
greatsword. It's cool looking.
The land
I really like this one though.
The vanguard of
the fact that it transforms when you pull out is really neat.
Focused on each other to...
You're right to. It may just be good luck that's kept them from me. I'm not keen to wait until that luck runs out.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Like the way that this one transforms when you pull it out, I really like it. No one, thanks for subbing, dude. Very nice of you. Friendly group of stalkers. I'm gonna follow them for a while and see what's up. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
The sand leviathan you mentioned really was tempered.
Ah, shit! I didn't mean to turn that in.
Understood. Right.
I'm not gonna get any HR for it now. I'm pretty sure, because I'm already at the cap. Yeah. Fuck. God damn it. That's Jin Jihad. Yeah. Jin Dahad. Whatever the hell the thing's name is. Icy boy. English only, please, Andre. I have no idea what you're trying to say, dude.
Howdy.
Thank you for coming. I'm grateful. The egg we found, the one we thought might be from Arkfeld, looks like we were
Why
right.
do you ban the word? It's just engagement bait, man. It's just the meta.
To gather what info I could. Scraps from its feeding.
It's just the meta. It gets people to click and comment on the stream, whether it's to say whatever the banned phrase is, or it's to ask about it. Either way, you get the interaction. YouTube uses an interaction-based algorithm, so the more comments you get, the more likely it will be to push your stream to more people.
Especially if it found a way to
That's all.
overcome its nature as a guardian. So
behind you has just been the one that's yielded the most results out of all the ones I've tried.
Well, people at other base camps were saying the state it's leaving its prey in isn't normal.
The only reason people actually get banned for it is because people were upset that I wasn't banning them for it. They called it false advertising. I was like, all right.
I wonder if that means it's
I guess you'll get banned for it, but it's just a 5-second
the one
ban.
we saw at the Dragon Torch.
I don't know. That's why I asked for Eric's help. I thought we should hear what he has to say together.
Trash equals ban. I've tried like noob equals ban. So stuff along those lines, but behind you equals ban is the best just because it's not inherently negative or toxic. When you use a lot of the ones that are insults, you're kind of like inviting toxicity just through the phrase, whereas behind you doesn't have that. It's not inherently toxic in any way. It's not inherently insulting, and it also leaves people wondering why. Which is why you get more questions about it.
Not be due to infection. For instance, Nata.
Trash equals ban, you wouldn't have the people asking why trash equals ban, right? It's very self-explanatory. Same with I've used virgin equals ban. I think I did nerd equals ban, stuff like that. You don't have any people coming in and like asking about it.
The frenzy caused an uncontrolled spike,
and that's a big amount of the people that comment. So behind you is very optimized.
More than just bad weather that caused those apex predators to rampage. Our analysis showed that
it's got enough like intrigue to where you'll get people just asking because they're just naturally curious. They'll just be doom scrolling. They'll see it. They'll just be like, "Wait, what the hell?"
Itself may have come to contain tiny traces of
what
the
is
virus's
that?
Characteristics.
You know.
I'm starting to see where this is heading. Then the mutated energy started flowing out.
And it leads to,
Exactly.
not to be
Gradually
dramatic
turned
or
the water
anything,
supply,
it leads to a
animals,
massive
plants,
increase
insects,
in views
onto
and
monsters.
exposure.
If it traveled up
There's a
the
reason
food
why so
chain,
many people
growing
do it.
More concentrated at every step. Its eventual destination would be the dominant predator of each region. That may be why that Uthduna and other monsters
It's a bunch of
exhibited such aggression.
masochists.
A
Yeah,
sort
kind of.
Pseudo frenzy.
And then at the very end of the chain, Arkfeld comes and siphons
It
those
essentially just
monsters'
functions
energy.
as that big red button, you know? You know you're not supposed to
And
press
in
the
so
big red
doing,
button, but
it
you're
may
like,
be
but what
assimilating
happens
their
if I
traits,
do press the big
essentially
red button?
distilling the frenzy
Why does the
virus.
big red button exist, you know?
And after it finally found the strength to live again, poor thing.
But from the reports we've heard, it sounds as if we're only dealing with one affected individual.
You're playing Stalker, you actually had to be
believe
careful.
so.
Yeah, some games
And
it
there's
fits,
been
but
no
I just use it
reports of
for
Wei Dao
everything.
being attacked yet. This is our chance.
People come in and they think like, oh, is it because like you play horror games a lot, so you get scared or something? It's like, no.
Hey, we should
No,
talk
not
to
at all.
Nata before heading out.
I was
There's
planning
there's
to.
literally no reasoning behind it. I just went through one day while I was working through a bunch of YouTube live streams that were in the shorts format. And I just looked at a bunch of people's and saw what was working for them. And I like the idea of behind you just because, like I said, it's not inherently like a negative thing. So you're not going to get people that are like already trying to be toxic and stuff like that. Apparently you don't get the Monster Hunter World stuff unless you download Monster Hunter World. I didn't know that. I don't even know what it gave me, but... Did I refill my stuff? I really need to move where the max potion are. Alma's so fine, you think? Over Gemma? God damn stick drift. You're killing me, stick drift. You're killing me. Ba, ba, ba. So true. How do I move these again? Oh, square. In 10 minutes since I started following this group of stalkers, a lot's happened. Well, that's good. That's a good sign. Brother got the super rare
You're going,
Nightbot
aren't you?
warning.
To the wind's gasp, to Wei Dao.
Yes. There's a good chance Arkfeld will turn up there.
Could I'd like to come with you, please.
God, I hate this kid.
You heard Eric's theory. You know it's too dangerous, Nata.
I'm still just an apprentice hunter. I know. I can't do anything
That's
yet.
interesting ideas.
But I'm also a keeper. So, please. It found its way to life. Let me at least watch over it. And
I'm going
over
to
you.
crown all the
The answer is no.
monsters.
I don't
God
need someone who's just
had
going
to
to
give
watch.
up on it for the night.
But
I don't know what you're
given how
saying,
far you've
Ben.
come, I feel you're capable now of more than that. Don't be a passive observer. Use your head and think for yourself. Promise you'll do that, and you can come.
I will. I promise. Thank you.
Well, this is
Okay.
chapter 6.
I'm
So
ready
this
to
was like
leave
the end of the
anytime.
game.
Right. Let's go.
When I looked it up, it said it was 6-1. So we just did 5-3, I think? Or 5-4? Kill all the smallest and largest version of the monsters. Only way to get the 100% in the game. Oh. I'm not an achievement person, so that's why I didn't understand.
So am I.
Have you been looking into Arkveld this whole time? Ever since that egg?
I asked around while we were traveling, or while I was helping out at base camp.
Games hot garbage.
Whenever you were out
To
in the
each their own,
field,
man. I'm sure
I was
you like
trying to piece
games that I
things
think are
together on my own.
hot garbage as well.
Sorry.
It's the beauty of games.
Don't be.
They're an
I
artistic
understand
medium,
feeling
and
well.
as with
Whatever
all
the
pieces of
undertaking,
art,
it
it's
all starts
subjective.
from curiosity.
I'm certainly the same way.
If I beat it, am I done
And this
streaming?
investigation
I have to
started
see
from
what
the data
Endgame
you
is like
collected,
for my
Malta.
review.
Quite the achievement.
I mean, it seems
She's
like
right.
it's just
It's
going to
impressive.
be a bunch of like
if you say so.
investigations and tempered
Thanks.
investigations, but we'll see. What do I think of Ark? I don't really have any opinions on Ark. It's not my type of game. I just do it so that I play the games more and enjoy the whole thing. That's fair. This is Monster Hunter Wilds, Regulian. But yeah, no, I have to see what the end game is like for my review of the game. But yeah, then we'll go back. We'll finish Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Give a lot of the viewers time to like catch up on the story and stuff like
Not
that.
sure, but it doesn't show any signs of being fed on. That rules out Ray Dow.
This looks like the result of one single devastating blow. Let's proceed with caution.
Because I do want to do hunts with you guys, but I wanted to go through the story first.
Right.
So we'll
The
probably
Sand
come
Tide is
back
gonna
to
put
it.
Ray down in agitated state. If it's gonna strike, it'll strike then.
But I really doubt that they're going to have like guiding lands or anything. Like, I've been kind of disappointed with what I've seen so far from Wilds compared to World. It seems like they're definitely holding back on a lot of the Iceborne stuff, which, I mean, makes sense. They're going to sell an expansion, but I was kind of hoping they would implement some more of the
Doesn't
Iceborne
look
stuff
like it
into
was
the base
due
game.
either. More like the result of an uncontrollable impulse.
But we'll have to see. Like, we'll have to see what the weapon and armor augment system is like. We'll have to see all of that. But yeah, we're definitely going to go back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I want to finish that up before my Japan trip. And then I want to at least start Avowed before my Japan trip as well.
This feeling, it's like back then.
Yeah.
Deja vu.
It's true.
A reversion to the origin species.
Nothing really challenging
Really did
endgame, like
find a
no
way to
mega
live.
tough boss. Yeah, I mean, that usually comes in the event quest, right? Hard to compare a high rank game with a master rank game. Not really, because I played Monster Hunter World Day 1. So I'm comparing the vanilla games mostly, but for me, if you create a really good end game in your expansion, like I think you should, that people really like they did with the guiding lands, I think you should probably just put it in the game, right? In your follow-up. But most of the hardest content for World, I mean, like Behemoth, Arc-Tempered Monsters, all of that,
Like Eric's worst
those are
fears,
all
right?
event quests. So I wasn't really expecting anything very difficult in the game. But I was expecting like a little more oomph to the end game, but I haven't got to it yet, so we'll see. Look like I'm about to administer the cure. I don't know what that means, but thank you. And hi, person of interest.
Please, stop it. For its own sake.
I think overall, like this game for me is sitting at like an 8 out of 10. I think it's great,
We can't leave
but
it like this.
I prefer vanilla, you know,
path we
launch
must take is
world
clear.
quite a bit more. For me, that was like a 10.
You sure?
If I were a hunter, it's what I would do.
All right.
You're goddamn right, bucko. I'm gonna beat its ass. Have I read any SCP stuff?
Right! The target is an aberrant Arkfeld. The guild authorizes the hunt.
Understood.
Not really. I mean, I played the game way, way back when, like over a decade ago. He's getting wacky. That hit me? Doing, but oh, it's a power up. Oh, that's not good.
Hey! Get out of there! Yes! Great form!
Oh, it was an SCP reference. Gotcha. Oh, was it the Plague Doctor SCP? People have sent me stuff about him. I don't really know anything about him, but... Hi, Des. Welcome. You're not that late. I've only been streaming for an hour and 12 minutes. That is a crazy message. I feel like I'm too white to even read that message. God damn it. Uh-oh. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Let me go. Let me go, please. Uh-oh. I'm tanking it. You don't say. Maybe getting slapped in the face with a massive sword is doing that. Oh! Am I dead? I'm fine. Oh, wrong thing. Damn it, I have Dragon Blight. What? I tried to do offset slash. Did not do offset slash! Oh god. It's going wacky. God damn it. Oh! Oh! Calm down. No, put the sword away. Shoot him with a rock. Oh, that's a normal potion. learned last time, you fool. Okay, that's not good. Wait, that's great. Oh. I can't see shit. Oh, that's not ideal. Oh. Sometimes you just gotta say, fuck it to the perfect block. Is he leaving? He sure is. Ow.
I'll ride with you.
Yeah, Ho's mad for sure. I do love actually being able to block with Greatsword though. It does feel very nice to like actually be able to use that. It's a viable thing now. It's very nice. I just have to get better at doing the offset slash. It's kind of hard for me to do the, what is it, triangle and circle input. Like those at the same time. It's kind of hard for me to do that. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that was so lucky. That was so fucking lucky. What the? Oh, not like this. Shank him, shank him, shank him, shank him. Fuck you. Fuck. Please, no, please. Oh, God. Oh, shit. That's not good. Ugh. Perfect guard. Oh, I'm dead. Shit. What's the point of monsters running away mid-fight? I don't know what their explanation is, but I mean, it's really like from a gameplay perspective, it's just so you can fight the monster in multiple areas, you know?
Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out.
I'm fine. We'll be fine. Come on, boy. Yep, yep. Okay, well, good to know. The first time you get grabbed, you can stab your way out. Second time, you cannot. So they definitely have like an increasing HP type of thing. I'm gonna hit him right on his spine again. Oh. Oh, that's not gonna hit me. That might. Come on. Ooh, good hit. We're cooking. Big offset. That was very risky. Oh, what he's attacking. He's attacking something behind him. Uh-oh.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Just a little something for the road, you know?
Ooh, better collect this trap.
Well, considering I'm using Rathalos armor, which is like a rarity under what I should be using for this fight. I feel like I'm actually not taking as much damage as I thought I would. I guess that's just Divine Blessing going for... That's a weird attack, man. I feel like that was a perfect throw. But that's not. Oh, you had to put your fucking head in the way. What? Where was my block? Oh, that's bad. You say so. Ah! Ooshka! Get down here, pussy! I don't know where I am, but... Uh-oh. I was mad. Oh. I'm fighting in the water. I am under the water. I am under the water. Hello. I am under the water. Ugh. What are you doing, boy? I saw that. What are you trying to do there? Ugh. Where are you going? Get back here, pussy! He's scared. Terrified, if you will. He's pissing. What did he leave behind? Ah, there we go. Heavy slicing pod. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Go, 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 go. Oh, he's so far and I accidentally put on Rocksteady Mantle. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. We've got 5 minutes. Mookie Bear, we do not need the barbecue grill. It's so far. Is there fast travel over by him? This will be faster, probably. Show all the first car is drive is a horse.
You keeping stuck?
So true, so real, brother. Could not have said it better myself. Uh-oh. Did not mean to do that. Such a way with words. Oh, come on, bro. I'm not hitting his tail. God damn it. Was I hitting his fucking leg every time? Feels bad. Ooh. Ow. Ow. That's why you take guard up on Greatsword, by the way.
This'll freshen you up quick.
He is going wacky mode right now. He is not a fan of his demise incoming. That's kind of cool. Oh, come on. Hold this. Uh-oh. Oh, No. Blues! Fuck. Yeah, you cannot. You can only stab your way out once. There's no stabbing your way out another time. I'm invisible.
Look out!
I'm invisible! I'm using all of the wrong items. It's actually crazy. It's actually impressive.
My lives are flashing before me.
Wish the game was more difficult. Then make it harder on yourself. Some guy in chat said that he was doing a run with only 30 armor.
Even know I hit him.
Make it harder for yourself. You control how strong you are. Use lower rank gear. Don't use as many defensive decorations. You know? Uh-oh. Jesus Christ. Half my fucking HP gone in one hit.
Heels inbound.
Oh! Play blindfolded, play with your feet. Yeah, there you go. Chat's got you, brother. Chat's got you, man. They're hitting you with the fucking pro strats. Because let me tell you, as a Mr. Average Joe, I feel like the game is plenty hard. Okay? Like, I'm getting my ass kicked. Probably dead.
This'll freshen you up quick.
We cannot all be god tier gamers. Alright? Some of us are mortals.
Almost there.
Jesus fucking Christ. Can I play the game? Please, can I play the game? Holy shit. God damn, brother. Let me play. It's just pounding my ass. Like he's just whipping me like I stopped picking the cotton or something. Like, geez, brother, give me a break. I tried. No deco. All tier 5 fear for this. All tier 5 fear for this fight. Beat it with no hits. Hopefully Arc Tempered and Elder Dragons would be more challenging. Listen, brother. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Vim Karma. You're just significantly above average at video games. That's all there is to it. Okay. I'm sorry to tell you. The difficulty for the game is not that bad. If you can beat this boss no hit run, you are significantly better than average. Okay. As resident normal dude here, yeah, this is not a super easy fight. Work 50 hours a week and play casually? Brother, you can be just innately very gifted at video games. It has nothing to do with how much you play. I know dudes with thousands of hours in games that are literal booty cheeks. Like, it literally does not matter how many hours you have to dedicate to a game. I used to be working full-time and a full-time student, and I was still global elite in Counter-Strike. And fucking just insane at the game, you know? It happens. But this shit ain't easy. And Monster Hunter these days, it is made for, especially like these games, it is made for like average Joe McGee. It is not made for like the super fucking gamers anymore. It's not made for the Japanese dudes that are literally just insanely good off spawn at everything. Watching my stepdad play back when it came out on PlayStation. Okay, I don't think I look that old. Come on, a stepdad? Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Monster Hunter World had a decent balance. Arc-tempered Nergigante. Yeah, but also all of that content was way after the fact. Right? Like, all of the arc-tempered stuff was significantly after the game was out. That's why I'm kind of confused about people talking about difficulty, because it's like, we're not on Master Rank, right? We won't be on Master Rank for probably 1.5 to 2 years.
This way to the shock trap.
God. And, oh, the clutch shock trap. And like the stuff like Behemoth, Arc-tempered variants, Lunastra. Fuck Lunastra. Fuck Lunastra. With such a burning passion. I never want to see that monster ever again. All of that was like way after the fact, though, is what I'm trying to say. So like, we'll get harder content, I'm sure. But I think right now, it's not nearly as easy as everybody says. I'm just fucked here. I think that if you're saying it's easy, you probably have thousands of hours in like Monster Hunter World and just Monster Hunter as a whole series. And you're probably just like very, very good at the game.
Let's cleanse that status.
Game is good. If you don't like it, don't play it. Gotta do anything for views. What are you talking? I'm literally defending the game right now, Spade. Are you retarded or something? What are you talking? I'm literally defending the game. That's crazy. Oh, God. Some people, bro. I'm like, yeah, I think people are being too harsh on the game. He's like, you know, shut the fuck up. If you don't like it, don't play it. Like, what? Oh? With your white privilege style, you do kind of look that age now? Okay, I don't look that old. I'm just actually dressing. I'm not dressing in anime shirts and stuff like that.
It's a shame that unique strength became its fatal weakness.
A harsh irony. Well, we should be going. Nanta's waiting for us.
Right.
I was arguing in Discord. My buddy was saying the same thing as you. We play Souls-likes and tons of Monster Hunter World. That's why it feels so easy. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't mean any offense to you, but the people that are saying the exact same shit that you are, Vim, they need to step outside of their bubble and go talk to like their girlfriend's dad that works a 9 to 5 and has like maybe 100 hours total in the Monster Hunter series, and talk to him about like what he's thinking about the game. Because I have several friends where this is their first Monster Hunter. They don't play Souls-likes. They're older individuals, and none of them have a problem with the difficulty. Like, they're carding plenty and stuff like that. I think a lot of people that are like chronically online need to kind of like step back, or just naturally very gifted at games. They need to step back and they need to realize Monster Hunter World was Capcom's most selling game of all time. And we're talking about Capcom. The guys have been around forever, right? Everybody used to know them for Street Fighter. Monster Hunter World's their best-selling game of all time. That means there's a lot of casuals that got into Monster Hunter, you know, through World. A ton of people that had never even heard of Monster Hunter before. And so this game is for that demographic. It's for the people who, you know, are just normal dudes. Like, look at this. This is a 23-minute hunt, man. Like, that's a pretty healthy amount for a hunt. Like, that's a pretty normal time, actually. I agree that, like, enemies could have higher health, but that's the only thing that I would change. Because I do think it's a little crazy that, like, you could so consistently get, like, 7-minute runs or under 7-minute runs playing through the game. I think that's a little bit crazy. But I would only change their HP. That's the only thing I would change. I would just bump up the HP, and that's it. I wouldn't touch the damage. I feel like the damage is already like wildly inconsistent. And yeah, I would just touch HP. That's the only thing I would do. I wouldn't touch movesets. I wouldn't touch damage. None of that. But yeah, I think a lot of people, they just, you know, they're in their bubble. Oh my god, look at those textures. Maxed out, by the way. I think a lot of people are in their bubble, you know? So, the Lance is OP for people that are struggling. Beat a tempered Arkfeld without having to heal. Well, Lance has always been very, very, very strong. Just not a very flashy weapon type, you know? More HP, increase wound resistance, and faster animations. Look like I should be at a golf club with other 40 to 90-year-old men. A golf club? Yeah, I can get behind that. That's the peak of white privilege right there, is going to a golf club. 40 to 90? I bounce back on that. Come on now. There's plenty of people that are younger that golf. The trust fund kids, right? That are going to fucking Stanford or whatever, based purely on their father pulling strings. But yeah. I think the game is fine. I think we will get harder content, as we always do, post-launch. I think there's far more pressing things like the performance that need to be ironed out first.
That was unfortunate.
It's okay, because I know how strong Arkfeld is. There are others like it that found a way to return to what they truly were. One day, they'll find their place and become a part of this world again.
I'm sure they will. Life is a lot more resilient than we humans know.
Perma-stun monsters with flash bombs? Do they not have stacking
sure hope so.
flash resist like they added in
Well,
World?
let's get to it then.
Because people did that on launch World as
wanna
well,
know,
and then they
right?
added the
Let's start
stacking
investigating.
resist.
Yeah, let's go! You in?
Of course I'm in.
Yeah, me too. Let's go!
I think that's actually the end of the game now. We did it.
Let's take a quick break!
Okay.
We did it. 42. Status effects from weapons? Interesting. Okay, I think we did it. Let me give my overall thoughts on the game. Obviously, I'll do a review on the channel. But overall, I think the game is great. Obviously, it has serious performance issues on PC that make it very hard to recommend to people that have like medium tier or low tier rigs. Console, from my understanding, doesn't really have any of those issues. I don't know if console is being plagued with the crash on Quest depart that PC is being plagued with. I don't know if they're having those issues, but obviously there's a lot of issues right now on PC. The biggest ones are the game auto crashing on Quest Apart and crashing if you turn on frame gen and have any overlay. So obviously console doesn't have the frame gen issue. I don't know if they have the other one, but yeah, performance is pretty bad in the game. You can cover up a lot of it with frame gen. So that's nice, but obviously you can only have frame gen if you have a 4000 or series or higher GPU, and seeing as the recommended minimum specs for the game are like a 1060 or something like that, a lot of the player base is not going to have frame gen. So the performance is just pretty bad across the board. Even the highest tier rigs are struggling without frame gen to get, you know, 90 or 100 FPS. My rig, I have a 5080 and a Ryzen 7 9800X3D, 64 gigs of DDR5, 6000 megahertz RAM, and an NVMe SSD that the game is on. And if I run just like all high settings with ray tracing, I like in this town specifically, I'll get drops down to around 56 FPS, but on average, fighting in this biome, it was about like 75 FPS average. In the forest biome, it's significantly worse. And I didn't test it in the other biomes, but the performance is just very lackluster here. Frame gen covers up a lot of it, thankfully. But yeah, performance, not good. But I think everybody knows that the performance is quite bad. In terms of the story, I really did not like the story of this game. I thought this story was a pretty massive step down from World, and I even disliked it more than Rise. And I wasn't the biggest fan of Rise's story, but I really did not like the story in this game. I'm probably biased because I fucking hate children, and it centers around a child, and the child does child stuff. I mean, children are fucking idiots, and he does a lot of dumb stuff, and he's just very annoying. I just hated Nada the entire game. So I'm probably biased in that regard. That definitely brought it down for me. But the monster design, I actually really like. They have, it doesn't feel like World where a lot of the stuff is wyverns. They got some squiddy boys, they got some monkeys, they got some spiders, they got some wyverns. And quite a lot of monsters I had never seen before. So I really actually do think the monsters are a strong suit for the game. Weapon designs are fantastic. I think they definitely learned from World here, because the weapon designs in World were just pretty terrible across the board. There were a couple outliers, but for the most part, they were pretty terrible. And was not really a big fan at all of them. It would be like, oh, here's the iron base with some Paolumu feathers on it. Here's the iron base with some Great Jaguar scales on it, right? Absolutely just lazy, lackluster weapon design in World. They seem to have listened, because all of the weapon sets in this game are significantly better. Like, very unique. Obviously, they have the returning ones, like the Buster Sword or whatever, the Bone Sword. But for the most part, the weapon designs go crazy, and the armor designs go crazy. I'm a really big fan. I'm not a big fan of what they've done with the decorations in this game. They have separated what can go on your weapon and what can go on your armor. And at first I was like, okay, that seems fine, because, you know, obviously in most of the Monster Hunter games, you just stacked like all offensive stuff. Maybe a little bit of defensive stuff, like some health boost, Divine Blessing. But for the most part, you just stacked offensive stuff. In this game, you can't do that. You have to use more defensive on your armor. Well, the problem with that is that if you use bow or if you use dual blade, you are just built different. Because bow and dual blade, they get access to all of the stamina. And all of the stamina stuff is damage stuff for bow and dual blade. So bow and dual blade gets to build damage on their armor, effective damage, and no other class does. Every other class has to build just, you know, defensive. Maybe you can get like some stuff for your guard. I think like there's a few that you could get on your armor, like agitator. Like there's some things that will give you damage. But yeah, I just not really the biggest fan of that system. I like just being able to put whatever decorations on that I want to put on. I know that the head designer said that he thought it would be better for the game if people actually had to build like, oh, this is my fire resist armor for fighting Rathalos or whatever. I just don't know if people are actually going to do that. I guess time will tell. We'll have to see. But just not really the biggest fan of the decorations. They also really sold this game as open world.
A new day means new
It's like not really open world. Kind of open world, I guess, because you could go to the edge of the level and like transition into another level. But I don't think any person is actually doing that at all. Everybody's just fast traveling to the biome where their quest is. You post a quest and then you depart and it takes you, you know, to the new area anyway. The open world is like not really a thing at all in the game. It's so inconsequential. It's a little bit silly. I also just find the biomes in this one to just not be as interesting or complex as World. I thought that there was a lot more interesting stuff to find, and I really don't like the camp system in this game. Not a big fan. How like over half of the camps that you can make are in dangerous areas, and monsters will just come up and just fuck up your camp just for fun and then walk off. It's a little bit annoying. I'm not a big fan of that system. I like the world system where it's like you just explore and you find like, oh yeah, this is a good place for a camp. This is a good place for a camp. Crawl under this little, you know, a rock or whatever, and there's a camp here. I like that system more. I think that it just kind of functioned better than the new camp system. But overall, I think Wild is a great game. I think Wilds is a great game. I probably have it sitting at like an 8 out of 10 for me. I've enjoyed my time with it, but they play it very safe. Like they played it extremely safe. They did not do like anything wacky. Like, you know, you go from World to Rise, and whether you like Rise or not, they went wacky with it, man. The wire bug is wacky. The running on walls is wacky. Adding the dog was wacky. Like, they really did some unique stuff in Rise. And I would have liked them to at least do something a little interesting or wacky in this game. And as a result, since they played it so safe, this game really does just feel like World 1.5. Like, it does not feel like a full-on sequel to World. It does not feel like it's like this brand new game. So I'm not really like blown away. You know, I played World and I was blown away. I was like, this is incredible. And then I went back, I played Generations Ultimate. I'm like, this is incredible. This is so cool. All of the new stuff, all of the styles that they did, they got really wacky with it. Rise, I played that. I was like, I'm not the biggest fan of like the feedback and the graphics and the aesthetic, but the new stuff is really neat. Like the wire bug was really neat. All of the verticality of the levels and the exploration of the levels I thought was really neat. I hated the rampage system. That system was just absolutely terrible. But you know, there was some unique stuff here. The only thing that's new in this game is offset attacks. At least for I can only speak for Greatsword, but when it comes to Greatsword, like literally the only thing that's new is offset attacks and wounds. Wounds is kind of whatever. I mean, it's fine. It's not like the craziest thing I've ever seen. It doesn't really fundamentally change like how you play the game or anything, because you're still attacking those weak spots like you were doing, you know, when you weaken something in Iceborne, for example. And like offset attacks are very cool. They're very cinematic, but other than that, it doesn't like fundamentally really change the way that the game is played. So I feel like overall the game's great. I would recommend the game, not if you're on like a mid or a low tier PC, but if you're on console or you're on a high tier PC, I'd recommend it. But yeah, it's a good time. I was expecting to like play this and reignite my addiction to Monster Hunter and spend weeks and weeks on it and just like put in hundreds of hours. But I'm gonna be honest, like after playing it, I feel content. I feel like I'm basically done. Like I'll see what the end game investigations are like, but it has not grabbed me or done anything like remarkably different from World to make me really invested in it and really addicted again. And overall, I just come away being like, yeah, that was fun. It was a good time. Give me an example of crazy changes done. Generations Ultimate having different styles for every single weapon. Rise having the wire bug and having the dog. World having the very large areas with no load screens and all of the verticality of those areas. And the turf wars. Yeah, this game doesn't really add anything that's like remarkably different. Yeah. That's like just things off the top of my head for each of the past 3 Monster Hunter games that I felt like they did really crazy.
Let's prepare for the next hunt.
Very little reason to fight 80% of the roster in the end game. Yeah, I mean, more monsters will definitely be better for sure. Which, like, that stuff that'll be remedied. But I hope with their expansion, they go a little wacky. Like, they do something very interesting here. Because they just played this game very, very safe. It's not a bad game by any means. It's a great game. 8 out of 10 for me is great. You know, for me, 5 is average. 6 above average, 7 good, 8 great. So I think it's a great game. But it's not hitting that World level for me. World for me is a 10 out of 10 game. Played solo. If you play World multiplayer, it's ass. Like having to wait for everybody to see cutscenes and stuff is ass. It's definitely significantly worse multiplayer. But World solo, 10 out of 10 for me. Very, very good. I would love Styles. I think Styles would be really cool. Monster Hunter World was too fast-paced and little story. Monster Hunter on the DC was better than World. I disagree. I thought there was a lot of story in Monster Hunter World. I actually really like the story in World. The whole game is perfect, and they did what was expected by its player base. I mean, I'm the player base. And I've talked to several other people that agree with me, so I don't know if they did what was expected by the entire player base, but, you know, the beautiful thing about feelings on games is that they're subjective. Game can be perfect for you and not perfect for me, and that's totally fine. Game's fun. You know, I've had fun. Let's see what the end game is all about. Is the end game straight up just doing the investigations?
Well, what can I do for you?
Is that all there is?
Don't be shy. Have a look.
Yeah, I guess I could just buy everything.
Hope it serves you well. Hope it serves you well. Hope it serves you well.
No load screens? Yeah, no load screens was introduced in World. And it was very good. Or unless you're saying this game has no load screens. When I hear no load screens, I think of like going from area 2 to area 3, you know? Like the old Monster Hunters. My first Monster Hunter game and high rank has been really fun. I'm on console, so I haven't had performance issues. The story was painful to sit through, though. Yeah, the story is, like, remarkably bad for this game. Like, Monster Hunter stories are never great, but I thought it was, like, actually surprisingly bad in this game. Who has the quest for continuing conflict? Who is that? Maybe I already accept. Oh, I already accepted it, actually. Pretty sure. Yeah, or else it would say wants to talk, I think. Yeah, I mean, if this is your first Monster Hunter game, I still think World is probably a better first Monster Hunter game, but this is a really good, you know, Monster Hunter game. And obviously, if you're on console, that's... You're not plagued with even probably half the issues that PC is being plagued with, so you guys are definitely winning there. What's a 10 out of 10 for you this year? Also, World didn't have load screens because the maps were smaller. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is very close to a 10 out of 10 for me.
Oh, it's you.
I haven't beaten it yet. I'm about to go back to it now that we've finished up this. But it's definitely like a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10 for me right now from what I've played. I've played like 90 hours of it.
If so, closing off the mines won't be enough.
You don't mind? I mean, that would...
I haven't played Avowed yet. I don't think Avowed will be 10 out of 10, but I think I'll probably have enough fun with Avowed. And what was that one that I played? Eternal something. Eternal Strands. That game was fun. Not a 10 out of 10, but that game was enjoyable.
Masterful work, Hunter. And with no damage, you have my sincerest thanks. I can eat. Though that area seems a veritable mess. It has seen one incident after the next. With nary a moment's rest.
I imagine that's why the two of you were posted here. As you say.
Yeah, like me and my friends have been playing this, and all of us were like, I kind of want to go back to World. Like this game kind of just made all of us appreciate World. It's like this game is quite good.
It is just as you say, Hunter. My thanks for your words of encouragement.
And it definitely has some great quality of life things, but man, World just hits different.
Here to live up to them. I know that my long road to becoming an ace lancer has still only just begun.
Yeah, good luck with that. The true Giga Chad. I don't think that's true, man. I don't know if the true Giga Chad would fall for such an obvious bait. Big lady.
Oh, it's you, Hunter. My apologies.
You seem pretty on edge.
Monsters have been coming closer to the village lately, so I've...
Monsters here? Why would they suddenly come so close?
The Allharkin said some monsters at the Ice Shard Cliffs have been raging.
She's hot as long as you don't look at her feet. Or her hands.
They've chased the others off. And now we're seeing the...
I see.
If the need arises, we can fortify the gate and weather it.
Right. And considering the cause, this is a problem that could worsen before it gets
Where?
better.
Where what?
Will you allow us to look into...
Yes. I would be very...
You want to see her feet? Look, like, she's not that bad looking. I mean, I think she only has 4 fingers, so that's a little weird. And you look at her feet. Ah! Look at those things, dude! Oh, they're like little gerbil feet. Is there a camera, like a photo mode in this game? Photo mode. Look at this shit. Look at that. Look at those things. Oh, dear God. Holy. How does she even stand up on those things, bro? She's got 3 toes. She doesn't even have like a big toe to balance, man. Oh my God. Did she actually have 4 fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, she has 4 fingers. Like, okay, that's a little weird. But honestly, she like from here, she's not that bad. A little bit of a big nose, you know, but she's not that bad. But then ring, 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 ring. Ooh, dear God, lady. Put those things out. Hello, I've been timed out for more than 5 seconds. First time is 5 seconds, second time is 10 minutes. Probably why. I was lying about being banned for 5 seconds. I never lie. Anybody that frequents the channel can corroborate. I never lie. My goon now. What the hell? Jesus. Trade in old decorations for melding points. They meld new decorations. Oh boy.
Are you looking for something?
Boy, oh boy.
Don't be a stranger.
Did I resupply? Looks like it. Alright, let's do a
I heard from
quest.
the others.
Oh, is the handler not here? Okay. Guess she's not here. Oh, Arkfeld is there. It was more than that? I mean, unless a mod did it, then you're wrong. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Because the bot that auto bans people for saying behind you does 5 seconds the first time, and then it does 10 minutes the second time. It's a bot. It's not gonna deviate. It's not gonna mess up. It's gonna be pretty consistent. So I don't know what to tell you. Yet I still stand. I'll stay behind you and see if how long that lasts.
What do you think we'll find?
The secret pro, T. Martin tip and trick, it's on the screen at all times. I mean, if you want banned, you just have to stay behind you. That's it.
So
I'm the Foxy guy out for 24 hours. I'll see. If Kenzie times you out, then yeah.
I see. The time has not yet come, then.
All right, let's just do the optionals.
Not forgetting anything?
Nope. Well, then you don't actually want to get banned, Carlos. It's really that simple. If you want to get banned, you just say behind you. Literally the easiest thing imaginable. You don't say it, it's because you don't want to get banned. Do I have real mods? Not sure what you mean. Oh, I need to cook. Jesse, we need to cook. Oh, this is new. Kenzie was probably like 4 years old when that video came out. Isn't that crazy? I remember whenever a video like that would go viral, being so excited to go to the Fine Bros channel. And look at the reactions. And then the Fine Bros tried to copyright reaction videos. And then they got exposed from all the kids and stuff that were on the show. That if you tried to say something that they didn't like, then they would just like not show your reaction. Pretty insane stuff. Voice not calming. I don't really know what you're trying to say there, man, but... God damn it. Where's my tackle?
Be careful! It looks angry!
Yeah, you know, that happens. Oh, I thought there was a wound. Oh, now there is. Oh, and he's in the barbs. Let's go. I comment enough to be non-user engagement. I don't know what you're trying to say, dude. Uh-oh, that's hitting me. Or not. Fucking little chicken. English only, Audrey. That's probably why you got banned the first time. Oh!
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
What language even is that? Probably Indian, right? It's always the Indians. Timed it out because he spammed that. Yep, that sounds about right. Why don't we just permaban you, Audrey? Why don't we do that? You're kind of annoying. I don't really like you. I'd prefer if you weren't here. Ever. And clearly don't have the capacity to understand English and listen to the rules. Hi, Jim. Yeah, Kenzie. Go ahead, permaban him. Guy's annoying as hell. I hope that's a child, not a fully grown man acting that way. Ooh, a little Jemmy on the first carve. Okay. I look like a watermelon? Hell yeah. I thought watermelons were pink.
Don't mind if I do. What you think we'll find?
So Sigma? Ugh. God. Further, I'm a 28-year-old man. Well, it's not with the assumer lingo. I'm stuck on this little lizard boy. Little gator thing. Uh-oh. Yep. Wow. The watermelon looks like that. It's not ripe enough. I was gonna make a very... Ow. I was gonna make a joke, but I deemed it not appropriate. But let me just say, I had a banger joke lined up. Get baited. Ooshka. Oh. Oh. Okay, I get it. Oh, where's the block, Batman?
Freshen you up quick.
This is risky. We're fine.
I don't feel so good.
Light up your tank. Okay, he's gone.
I'll ride with you.
Go back to Fallout 3. Will I play any of the new Thriller games? I play basically all new releases, man. So, if there's like new thrillers coming out, yeah, I'll play them. Am I gonna go back to Fallout 3? I mean, maybe next year. I usually do a Fallout game a year, and I've already done Fallout 4 this year.
Calm the mind and focus.
God damn it. Oh, come on. Hit on land.
We got it on the ground.
Ooshka. Tell me that hits. Nope. Look at the sideways one on accident. I was mad. Oh. bad, stinky boy. Watch this. Oh, yeah.
Use this if you need some heals.
You missed. The hell? Oh. Will Valve finally count to 3? No, definitely not. Can I get the flash pod in time?
Watch out!
Sorry, buddy guy. God, that combo just goes for TCS and the focus strike is just crazy. Why did I ban you? I mean, if you were the guy speaking Indian because you were speaking Indian and because you were annoying. Oh, that was pretty self-explanatory. If I don't like you, you're not going to be allowed on the stream. Right? I mean, that's pretty obvious. You were annoying. I don't know what else to tell you. What game do we have here? This is Monster Hunter Wilds. The day we get Half-Life 3 will be one of the greatest days of my life, but I don't think we'll ever get it. Hindi isn't rude. Breaking the rules is rude. One of the rules for the channel is English only. I don't like him because he's Indian. Yep, that's exactly what I said. Yep, totally. Yep. That's some hearing you have there. You know what's crazy? That guy's actually probably not even joking. That's the craziest part. He's actually probably being serious. I love a community where they speak Russian, French, and German. Could totally understand what's going on. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't seem to realize that as a content creator, you're actually held liable in the terms of service for things that you allow to occur in your community. Meaning, if people are speaking Indian, Spanish, German, anything that me and the mods don't speak, we cannot properly vet that to make sure. They could be making terrorist plans for all I know. And all of a sudden now my channel gets deleted because people were talking about that type of stuff, right? So obviously you have to only allow languages that you understand and that your mods understand, right? I mean, anybody with like a functioning frontal lobe can understand this. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think it's really all that advanced at all. So yeah. Yeah, and your moms and your mods. But yeah, people will actually unironically think that because you say English only, you're somehow racist. It is the silliest thing ever.
Ah, welcome back.
That your hunch was correct, so thank you for sharing it. They were.
So you can have real-time
monsters.
audio language translation. I
And
mean,
two
that would be
mutual
great.
Predators, what's more. If
I
left
would totally
unchecked,
allow
they could
every
cause
single
a lot of
language on the
damage.
planet if it would auto-translate and be accurate, of course.
We were able to prevent that thanks to your.
But I can't
early
make sure
warning.
people aren't saying
Glad you
racist,
did that, Steve.
transphobic, homophobic, terrorist
Was that so?
messages
I'm
if I
relieved
don't
to
speak
hear
the
it.
language.
I'm glad I
So
brought it
I
up.
can't allow the languages.
You've done much to ensure our safety here.
What's the
I'd
game's
like to
name?
repay
This is
the
Monster Hunter
kindness in some
Wilds.
way.
The goal, you hunt monsters in the wilds.
Perhaps I could assist you by gathering materials. Don't hesitate to ask if you need anything.
A name is fine, Carlos. Like, obviously a name is fine. You can't choose your, you know, what you're born with or whatever. Field surveys featuring multiple targets will now spawn in locales. Ooh. These are difficult quests that require you to hunt multiple monsters in a limited amount of time, but also come with more rewards. Check the environment overview in the detailed map to accept a quest and multiple targets. Quests with multiple targets will spawn in other locales. Well, we're still live. I don't know why I just lost connection on the server. Maybe there's an update or something. Complete certain side missions. Okay. I think we're still live. At least. This thing says we're still live. I'm gonna guess that we're still live. But, yeah. I have no problem with people that speak other languages. I think it's awesome if you're, you know, bilingual or you speak other languages. I think that's awesome. Just speak English in my chat. It's not too complicated. If you don't know how to speak English or your English isn't great, I have an awesome announcement for you. Chat is optional. You don't have to engage in it. So just don't. It's really that simple. I would never even fathom going to a stream and it's a Japanese person. Their game is in Japanese. They're speaking Japanese. The language of the title and the description is in Japanese. All of their chat is in Japanese. I would never imagine at all to go into that chat and start typing English. It's the most brain dead, stupid fucking thing I can imagine. Like, it's just stupid. I would never do it. You know? It's just dumb. I don't understand, like, how your brain is working, what type of mental gymnastics are occurring in order to lead you to leap to that conclusion. But I would never do it. Would I be trying to learn Japanese? I've been learning Japanese for 2 years. I wouldn't do it. I would go in and I'd be attempting to speak Japanese. For sure, maybe I would do that. I mean, I'm spending a month in Japan in a couple weeks here. I'm heading out. I'm all for, you know, learning new languages and stuff like that. I think it's awesome. But I wouldn't go into their space and, you know, start speaking my language. It doesn't make any sense. Now, if you want to just listen to the stream, you want to listen to somebody speak English so you can learn English, awesome. You want to try and speak English, awesome. We totally welcome broken English here. We don't welcome other languages, though. Ooh. Wasn't trying to trigger you? No. I'm not even talking about you, Vacant. I'm talking about just in general. This is a very common thing that happens. Is people come in and then they unironically call you racist because you have a rule that says, you know, English only or whatever. Yeah, it's not even talking about you. I don't even remember what you said, Vacant, to be honest with you. It's not about anything that you said. Any tips on learning Japanese? It's hard as hell, brother. It's very difficult. Lag? Doesn't look like there should be lag. I don't have any dropped frames. It's hard as hell. Flashcards. Flashcards are very, very good for like getting your hiragana, katakana down, and then eventually once you start learning kanji. Very, very useful to utilize flashcards. I use Duolingo. I know some people like push up against Duolingo, but I think Duolingo's great. What's up, nerd? Not much, dude. Just playing some games before work. How about yourself, Liban? Yeah, no, I don't think we're lagging. I think we're fine. Who's the person that has a quest for me here? Or do I already have it? Maybe I already have it. Do I ever play Helldivers 2? I have not played it since like shortly after launch when all my friends left the game because of the PlayStation Network drama on PC. Can read hiragana and katakana. Just have a hard time with kanji and forming sentences. Kanji is a pain in the ass, dude. Kanji is so extremely hard. Like, even with learning Japanese for 2 years, I guarantee you I'm going to get to Japan. I'm staying there from the 22nd to the 17th. I'm going to get to Japan, and it's going to be like I don't speak anything. Like, I'm just going to be lost. I can almost guarantee it. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be like toddler level. But yeah. 3 alphabets, hiragana, katakana, kanji, yeah. Kanji is definitely the hardest one. I think hiragana and katakana are pretty straightforward. Once you understand the purpose of each, right? Once you understand that katakana is specifically like for more foreign words. Once you understand that, I think like that part's not too difficult. But kanji is just very hard no matter how you slice it. It's very difficult. I mean, literally each kanji, there's so many kanji, they can mean multiple things depending upon the context. I mean, it's pretty wild. I'm here to say the thing it says not to. Well, that's why it's there, man. To get, you know, people like you to click and comment on the stream. So have fun. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Carlos. More formal, social, and then traditional use for words. That means so many things. I did Japanese for a whole year. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I don't plan on getting, you know, proficient with it anytime soon, but we are planning on buying a house down there, so eventually we'll have to be proficient enough, you know, to pass the test, which is very hard to do. Like, you have to be very, very proficient. But I'm confident we'll be able to do it eventually.
There! That's our target! A tempered monster!
Bonk. Get a roar. Get a roar. Get the roar. No. Uh-oh. Stop! Not understanding language and diving in a state response. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I got no idea what you're talking about, brother. He fucking flopped on me.
Hey, ugly! Over here!
He did every fat man's secret weapon. A flop. I love you, Daddy. Aileron. Oh, his mouth becomes a weak point after that. Uh-oh. Come here. Oh, come on now. How are you gonna miss that? Oh, god damn it. Uh-oh. Ah! We're fine. Goodbye, sharpness. Okay. Longsword users stay winning. Oh! I tried to do the weak spot. Oh! Okay, that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. You thought that went through. Aha. Oh, stinky boy. Oh, no. Oh. Me. Pookie Bear, please. Please, Pookie Bear, please. I'm not tired. Pookie Bear, please. No, no.
Heels inbound!
You could have just woken me up. Literally would have been easier. Dude, the timing on that? Oh my god, you have to be so fast after he laser beams. I'm mounting him. Come here, fatty. Let me own you. Let me ride you. Okay, relax, 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 relax. Okay. Oh, he did the flop, dude. He's pulling out all the fat man stops here. Oh. Bro, I talked to a guy. Oh. I tried to block. I talked to a guy that said, oh yeah, I played the entire game without bouncing off a single monster, even Gravios.
Don't worry, you'll get him next time.
Brother was capping so hard, it's insane. I am bouncing off this guy like no one's business. Hammer users stay winning, honestly. Eastern games are getting much better than Western games? Eastern games are getting much better than Western games. I don't know. I mean, I think we get good games in both, honestly. It depends also what you consider like Eastern games. I think a lot of people, when they say Eastern games, they mean like Asian dev teams. But if you mean, when you say Eastern games, you also mean just like Europe as well. Like Europe has been cooking, bro. Europe has been owning lately. I don't know what happened, but they've been just killing it. No, please. What the hell? I think in general, I think it's a lot of AAA like games have just not been great lately. I don't really think it's too much about like Western versus Eastern. I just think like, because there's a lot of good games that come out of Western devs. A lot of them are just indies. Indies or double A's. Stinky boy. Oh. Let me out! I'm stuck in his gooch. I don't want to be in his gooch. But I'm in here. Deep.
Leave this to me.
Oh, not the head. Good. Oh, yeah. Kinda suck. They're not what they used to be. I don't know. What are some like big American dev studios? I feel like so many of them are like EU and Asian. I don't even know American dev studios. Oh. Like the only one I really know off the top of my head that makes really good games is the guys that did It Takes Two and A Way Out. Joseph's team, I think his name's Joseph. And they're coming out with that one called Split Fiction this year. And that has a very high likelihood of being Game of the Year. Like this year. It has a very high chance of winning Game of the Year. Because It Takes Two won Game of the Year. So we'll have to see, but I have very high hopes for Split Fiction. I think it's going to be really good. That guy makes banger video games.
You can carve materials off of small monsters as well.
Bungie's American? Bungie Blizzard?
It's looking weak. Almost there.
Yeah, Blizzard... I mean, I've gotten a lot of fun out of Diablo 4. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, Blizzard has definitely had a fall from grace. I think it's fair to say. Oh, I should have just blocked. Yeah, obviously we have GTA 6 this year for like American dev, which a lot of people are very excited about. I don't really care too much about it, if I'm being entirely honest. Of course I'll play it, but it's not exactly like something I'm like turbo excited for or anything. I need to grab a cold drink. Do I have a cold drink? I don't. I'll be back, Gravios. You hold down the fort, brother. I need to go get a cold drink. Yeah, Naughty Dog is American. Naughty Dog is great. Naughty Dog kills it, man. I mean, I know some people were like, Last of Us 2 was pretty mixed reception, but I didn't like the story of Last of Us 2 very much, but I loved the gameplay and the music and the voice acting and the graphics and the attention to detail. Like every technical aspect of Last of Us 2 was like insanely good. It was just like the narrative for me that was not the best.
I'll ride with you.
Days Gone 2? Yeah, that's not happening.
Can't go back after riding one of these.
I'll be honest, not the biggest fan of Days Gone 1. I did not really like that game. I was pretty surprised when I played it and I heard so many people like really liking it. I was like, really? But I also did play it day one and it was like very buggy. Oh.
This way to the shadow trap.
Oh my god, that was fucking sick. Yeah, that was sick.
Power up activated.
I'm owning. Uh-oh. Surely he's about to die, right? Like any second now, he's about to die. After this TCS, this is the final hit right here. Ready? Bing, bong. I was wrong. Uh-oh. Okay, I was close. You have to get past the halfway point in Days Gone before it gets really fun. I beat the whole game. I think I actually 100%'d it.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
Oh, Jesus. I just did not really dig it, to be honest. Like, I thought the AI was just very stupid. And I thought most of the hordes were not that interesting. There were a couple of the hordes that were really cool. Like the one that they initially showed at the sawmill. That one was sick. I wish more were like that. But unfortunately, a lot of them are just like roaming hordes, or you open a door and it's just like the whole house is full of a horde. And those were like not that interesting. And you could cheese the shit out of them. Like all I did is I took the LMG, I put a suppressor on it, and then I just sat in a bush. And they just would not see you. And you just sat in a bush and you just one-tapped every single one in the head. And you could just wipe out hordes and hordes, and the AI was so bad. They never like looked for you or found you. Maybe they patched it. Like I said, I played it literally day one. But it was like criminally bad AI. There's so many times where I just cleared out like 100 dudes just sitting in a bush with both my guns suppressed. Just think, think, think. Just one-tapping every single person in the head. It was like, well, I don't know if they really thought this through. I've only run into frames being low, but my rig needs an update, but I'm also not someone who cares about ridiculous frames. What are you talking about, man? We're not even talking about optimization. I mean, I'm gonna guess you're talking about Monster Hunter Wilds and optimization, but like, we're not even talking about it. Remember when Starfield had so much hype before it came out? It really wasn't that good. I feel like that's what's gonna happen in GTA 6. Well, I think the difference is that Rockstar's last game was insanely good, Red Dead Redemption 2. Arguably their best game they've ever made. And Bethesda has not made a good game in, like, well over a decade. So for me, I think there's a pretty big difference. I did not expect Starfield to be good. I didn't think Fallout 4 was that good. Obviously, Fallout 76 was absolute trash. I'm not the biggest Skyrim fan. So, like, for me, I really had zero faith in Bethesda, like, pulling out some banger or something. Like, I just didn't really... I haven't seen anything from Bethesda that gave me that vibe of, like, oh, man, yeah, they're gonna own. I was like, yeah, it's probably gonna not be great. What the hell just happened there? Just instantly knocked him out of his Super Saiyan form. I'm actually very sad that we have 2 monkeys and we don't have Rajan. But I do think we're going to see a lot less of the edgy satire in GTA 6. Just because in order to do like GTA 6 satire really well, you'd have to do stuff that I just don't really feel like you can do very well in today's political climate. To be honest. And then there's all the stories about them like really cutting down on edgy stuff in their office. There are a bunch of stories about that with Rockstar and how they're like trying to be significantly more like mature for their workers and stuff. So I think it's definitely going to be, I think people are going to be pretty surprised because the game is most likely going to be, I don't want to say woke, but I think it's going to definitely be less edgy than it has been in the past.
Leave this to me.
But I could be wrong. I hope I am. I think one thing's for sure, though. I don't think it's going to be better than Red Dead Redemption 2. I hate to say it, but I feel like Rockstar probably peaked with Red Dead 2. I really don't see them making a better game than Red Dead 2. And everybody, it's kind of funny because everyone's like, oh, Kingdom Come can't win Game of the Year. Monster Hunter can't win Game of the Year because GTA 6 is coming out. And it's like, brother, you realize they didn't even win Game of the Year for Red Dead 2, and that's easily their best game they've ever made, and they didn't win Game of the Year. So I do not think they're guaranteed Game of the Year at all. There's a lot of really good games coming out this year too. Oh, he juked me. I can throw shit too. Bonk. Little sinky boy. Yeah, how do you like it? Red Dead 2's online dragged it down. I've never played the online for a single Rockstar game. Well, that's not true. I played Red Dead Redemption 1 online a little bit, and it was literally just like a team deathmatch. I played like a team deathmatch mode. Lucia being LGBT and trans, but it's most likely clickbait and rage bait stuff. Well, yeah, because the whole game is supposed to be Bonnie and Clyde, right? It's her and her boyfriend. So I don't know how she would be LGBT. I mean, maybe she could be bi. But I don't think she's gonna be gay or trans.
I'll ride with you.
They don't charge $5 per hour. No, that was a mistranslation. Well, not a mistranslation, but people took things that the head of Rockstar said like out of context. Basically, the head of Rockstar said that he feels that games should be more expensive because games, if you compare it to like movies or something, you get hundreds, potentially thousands of hours for a low price of like $60. And so he said that like compared to any other media form, like they would be charging you per hour, you know, at those types of rates. He didn't actually say that he thinks gaming should be per hour.
I'll just hop off for now.
That was like a lot of mistranslation stuff. Isn't bi gay? I suppose, yeah. It's like half gay, you know? You're like half gay. I was thinking more lesbian, though. Typically, bi people don't say that they're gay. They say they're bi, you know? Oh, I could capture this guy. I should probably do that. Or I could just keep beating his ass. Where you going, boy? Get back here, boy. Give me that tail. Give me that tail, boy. I missed the clutch claw. Half gay has me wheezing. It's true. That's what I always tell people. When everyone is like, oh, you're gay, I'm like, I'm half. You know? That would ruin gaming. Other gaming companies would copy Rockstar. I mean, here's the deal. Rockstar can charge extra for the game because the hype is so high. The quality will most likely be there. Like, at worst, it'll be a 7.5 out of 10 type of game. You know, at worst. Realistically, it'll probably be like an 8 or a 9. They can get away with it. Other devs cannot. Maybe From Software could get away with it. Maybe From Software. Maybe even Capcom. But most devs cannot get away with that. So I don't think Rockstar is going to do that. I think they're going to do the far more likely thing, which it'll be a $70 game. And then they'll have a $100 or $110, maybe even $120 version that has like several day early access. And every single person that you know is going to buy the early access because it's GTA 6. And they can't be the only person on their friends list not playing GTA 6. And unfortunately, with Hogwarts Legacy, Diablo 4, Starfield, tons of people have purchased, now Avowed as well, tons of people purchase these early access. These special editions that have a few days early access. And it's becoming the norm because developers don't have to do anything extra. They don't. Because they tell you the game is going to be done on March 10th. And the release is March 10th. The early access is March 4th. Guess what? They've already been planning for months and months that the release is actually March 4th. March 10th isn't even the release date. It's actually the early access release date. So they don't have to do anything extra. They've already prepared. And every single person spends an extra $20, $30, $40 so they can play it early. And then they make billions of dollars.
It's looking weak. Almost there.
That's just how it is, man. Now, for me, I've never purchased one of those early access things. I've never done it. I've never really seen the point. I'm like, I can wait a couple days. It's really not that big of a deal to me. But most people will. Most people absolutely will pay the extra $30, $40 for the early access. I hope I'm every 2 to 3 weeks zoomed. What gets people permabanned? I don't know what you mean. GTA 6 would take all my storage on an Xbox? Yeah, we'll see how big it is, dude. I mean, I'm in a very different situation as well, though. Like, I will probably get the early access for GTA 6. Just to be 100% transparent with you guys. I'll probably get the early access for GTA 6. Because I will easily make back all of the money I spend on the game. Even if it's $120, $130, $200. I'll easily make that back by streaming GTA 6. So, for me, it's not even like I'm really spending the money because I'll just make it back by streaming it. And especially like as a streamer, you want to stream the games early. That's just kind of how it goes. Ooh, focus. Oh, hell yeah. But obviously, I'm in a very different, like, situation from the average Joe, right? Most people aren't paid to play video games. Like, if I was just working and I didn't stream or anything, then I would not buy the early access. Yeah, I wouldn't care. Purchase early access as Path of Exile 2 so I can play with my friends. Well, also, I think it's different that if it's like a dedicated early access game, like a Hades 2 or something, I think that's different than here is a $70 game. You pay $10 extra and you get it a few days early. Like, I think those things are fundamentally different. One, you are paying to essentially fund the future development of the project, which is something like a Hades 2, Sons of the Forest, you know, any of those games. You're paying for the development of the game. And GTA 6 getting it, you know, 3 days early, the game's already done. You're not paying for its development or anything like that. You're paying because of FOMO, fear of missing out, right? And they're taking advantage of you. So, yeah, I think those things are like fundamentally different. Now, ultimately, what I always say is capitalism. It's your money. You worked hard for your money. Spend it how you want. I don't really care. At all. I do think it's bad for the industry for people to, you know, pay for the early access. I do think it sets a bad precedent and it does encourage like bad behavior from devs. But ultimately, I don't really care. Like, it's other people's money. You know, if they want to spend the money, then let them spend the money. Yeah, Zomboid is a good example. Yeah, I'm the same way, person of interest, but I don't know. I don't usually have to tell people I'm bi or anything. Like, I almost never have to say that. If I find myself getting attracted or interested in a person, I just tell them that I'm interested in them. That's about it. They say yes, cool, we pursue that. They say no, cool, I can move on. And that strat has always worked for me. I've never had an issue.
I've got something for you.
What do you have for me?
Don't be shy now.
Smelt ore. Consume monster materials to smelt ore calcite and other ore needed to reinforce Arshan weapons. Oh. Oh, you can reinforce Arshan weapons? What do I use these for? Oh.
Come anytime you need something.
Yeah, for me, I really dislike it when a core aspect of an individual's personality is their sexuality. For me, at least like how I was raised and what I believe is my sexuality is really nobody's concern other than mine and the person I'm interested in. That's it. Now, sure, I'm not the most masculine dude out there, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I'm not like super flamboyant, like, hey, how's it going? Where you can tell from like 9 feet away, you know, just by the tone of their voice that they're gay, right? Like, I think that's, I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal, my sexuality or anyone else's sexuality. And I don't really think it's anybody's concern other than like who you're bringing to your bedroom. You know?
Hey. Got something in mind?
Oh, yeah. What's the monkey armor look like? I don't think I looked at it. Ooh. Okay, well, we're not wearing all that. What does it get? Agitator, Counter-Strike, Palico Rally. What is sexuality? Is it a man or a woman, like gender? No, that's sex. Sexuality is just what you're attracted to. Streamer sexuality is not up for debate in 2025. I'm out. Why the behind you equals ban? It's just engagement bait, brother. Just gets people to click and comment on the stream. That's all. No deep-seated lore or anything, I'm sorry to say. What does the unique skill do here? Bolanganga's Spirit. Using the to victory gesture increases attack temporarily to nearby. What? Greatly affects Palicos and support others. What? This is Monster Hunter Wilds. So sexuality is male or female? No. No. Sex is male or female. Sexuality is what you want to bang. Do you want to bang guys? And you're a guy? Your sexuality is gay. Do you want to bang chicks? And you're a dude? Sexuality straight. Do you want to bang guys and girls as guy? Sexuality bi. That's probably the simplest way I could put it. Yeah, sex is if you're speaking scientifically, you know, according to recent biology, then sex is typically your chromosomal makeup. And as a result, if you're male or female. Gender has been changed. It was changed several years ago, but gender has been changed now to, I believe, mentally, what you identify as, whether male or female. Don't get mad at me for that. Don't get mad at me for that. I'm just telling you the science, okay? What they've changed it to. Don't get mad at me for that one. I know a lot of people get angry. Oh, gender is your chromosome. Listen. I didn't change it. When I started my degree in biochemistry back in 2016, that's exactly what it was. Gender and sex were actually entirely interchangeable when I started learning about biology and getting my degree in biochemistry, but things have changed now. Now it is taught in every single college that gender and sex are two different things. So don't get mad at me. I'm just passing along the information. This is that's a set. That is a set. Oh hell yeah. Wait, this one's sick. Look at this shit. I'm a goddamn beetle, dude. Oh, the female set actually looks cooler than the male set. I don't like the shit sticking out on the front though. It looks a little silly. Oh, they get the little ass. Sexually attracted to car exhaust. Listen, you be into whatever you're into. So lady who is man who wants lady is straight. Lady who is man who wants lady. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oh shit, I look like a goddamn Power Ranger. Wait, why does the female armor set look... Is there a difference? Oh yeah, the arms. Maybe the legs? Whoa, it's got little fucking roller skates. Wait, why does the male set have heels and the female set gets fucking roller skates? What the hell? Capcom? Why does the male set have fucking heels? What? Capcom? I always liked how the bone set looked, man. I always thought it was cool. These sets go really hard. I think this one with the Plague Doctor would go pretty hard. Little tentacles. This is the Gore Magala set for anybody curious. It does go very hard. And honestly, Gore Magala was not that difficult. But the actual set is not very good. Like evade window and constitution. If you're on bow, I guess it's good. Antivirus, flinch-free coalescence. It's like, It's not that great. Oh! Oh, shit. This is a new tier. Oh, shit. Wait, what does this get? Weakness exploit? Convert? What's convert element? The hell's that do? After taking elemental damage, temporarily grants you dragon element effects. Increases additional dragon damage and greatly increases dragon attack. Oh. Interesting. After taking elemental damage, grants you element effects. While active, increases elemental attack and resistance to element taken at activation by 8. Oh, interesting. What game do I think is winning game of the year? I mean, we're so early in the year, dude. We're so early. I think Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has a good shot. Ghosts of Yote, it probably has a good shot, assuming it's good. GTA 6 probably has a good shot. Split Fiction has a really good shot. Like, Split Fiction is probably my bet for game of the year. Without, like, a bunch of these games being out. That's probably my bet for game of the year. I think that that could beat GTA 6. Probably not Doom. Probably not Expedition 33, but it does look very, very good. Yeah, I don't... yeah. It's probably up to those. Who knows, though? Like, some unknown game could just drop out of nowhere and be a banger. Regenerates your health as you continually attack a monster. So this set is just insane. This set is just crazy. Right? That's what I'm getting from this. This set is insane. This shit just goes burr. The new Elden Ring? I don't think Night Rain has a shot. I'm gonna be honest. From everything I've seen of Night Rain, like from the technical test and stuff, I don't think it has a shot. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna be a bad game, but it doesn't seem like the type of game that will be Game of the Year material. I would be very surprised. I'll just say that. What is this set? Earrings? The helmet is earrings. Peak performance, constitution for Ray. Oh. 3 levels of Counter-Strike. Alan Wake as best hero. There's no Alan Wake game this year, though. That was last year. Yeah, it's a new game. It's a 3-person. You select a class. There's 8 classes. You pair up with 2 other people. You drop into an area with a zone that closes like Fortnite. And you fight AI, you loot up, get better gear, and then you have to find the boss and beat the boss before the circle closes. That's what the new Elden Ring game is. It seems like it'll probably be fun, but I don't think that's the type of game that will win Game of the Year. I would be surprised if it's even nominated, to be honest. It doesn't, like, everything I saw from it when I was watching people play it, it just doesn't really seem like my type of thing. And I don't think that it's like a game that's gonna sweep the awards. So basically Fortnite, it's like Fortnite, but as of right now, there's no PvP. So, but basically everyone is like, they're gonna add PvP. Of course they're gonna add PvP. But as of right now, there's no PvP. Why is everything just a copy of Fortnite or Souls? Because Fortnite makes $1 quadrillion. And the Souls-likes one, I don't know, but I like Souls-likes. I like it. How do I get a hunter's symbol? I wonder how I get that. Well, this Arkvald set seems insane. I should get that shit.
What are we making today?
Oh, we unlocked a new tier. Oh, shit. What the hell? Wait, how do I have the final tier, but not this tier? Interesting. I thought that was called the destructive topper. I was gonna say, ayo. There's supposed to be a new... I haven't heard about a new Ghost Recon. That should be cool. Oh, that's cool. Hmm. Three, a 2, and a 1. Ooh. That's kind of good. Not gonna lie. That is kind of good. 3, a 2, and a 1. Crit draw. And he fucking Fusium. No ban? You did get banned just for 5 seconds. Almost time for work? Yeah, we probably got like 20 minutes left before I need to get off. They got a little bit of time. Just a bit of time. So rarity 8 is like peak. Giant Joblet. This is the classic, dude. Yeah, this goes so hard.
Behind you.
God damn it, NBK. God damn it, dude. Motherfucker. Thank you for the super chat.
Look good? Alrighty. Perfection.
Shubar. I need a Rathian ruby. Might hunt a Rathian real quick. Get this. This is pretty good.
What are we making today?
Not going to lie, that is pretty good. I don't know what of these sets to make. This has latent power. This has peak performance. Agitator is probably the best out of them. I mean, I guess we should just go for Arkveld. I suppose. He's just such a bitch. He's such a pain in the ass.
Come back anytime.
Where's my tent? Okay. Fire attack, ice attack, dragon attack, ballistic focus. Ooh. What is charge up? Increases your power to induce stun. Oh. Okay. This gives 2 levels of attack boost. Critical elements. I don't really have anything for poison, eh? Paralysis. One expert thing. Element power and status buildup. Yeah, why not? So easy to block on laptop. I can dig it. Okay. Okay. I'm happy you're having fun. Is that a fighter resist? Let's go dragon resist. Gambler. Okay. We're probably good. Go beat this dude's ass. Welcome back, Genzi.
Yes.
Subar. They love to say fucking Subar.
Shall we get started?
Subar, Subar, Subar. Donated and got banned. Honestly, it's what he wanted. And I respect that. I respect that. Even though he did donate and said behind you. Which is fucked up. But I respect it. Okay, we have time for this hunt. And then, I think we call it there.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
Oh, nice. It's in the arena. Well, that's handy.
There! That's our target!
Ooh.
Excellent use of the terrain!
Stinky boy. Hey Vader, how's it going, dude? Long time no see, man. Hope things are going well for you.
Debilitated.
How did that miss? Shut up, stinky boy.
Hey, get out of there!
Ow. Ow. I was mad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's mad. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. Dude, I can't hit his stupid... What? What? Okay, I'm actually getting cocked. Unironically, I'm getting cocked. I'm not even capping here. That should have detonated that wound. I swear on all that is holy, that should have detonated that wound. And what was that? Oh! Bro, this is actually silly. Like, I cannot detonate a single one of these fucking wounds. Uh-oh. Just give me the wound! Lee! Yes! Find a fucking Lee. Holy shit. Jesus. Oh yeah, that's hitting me. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not ideal. Come on, come on. Oh, oh. I'm still alive, pussy.
We got it on the ground.
Oh, I almost had it. I had to go into offset strike a little faster. Don't worry. He has no idea where I went. Surprise, bitch. Ooh. Yeah, you like that? Oh god. I'm sorry. I just need to let it go instantly. Okay, perfect block the first, and then let the second one go instantly. Where was the offset slash? I hate the input for it, bro. I hate pressing Y and B at the same time. I always mess it up. Uh-oh. All right, let's relax. Okay, let's calm down. You're getting a little wacky. God, I gotta learn this dude's moves. What? Where's the block? Where is it? I don't know what it is about this guy, but he's tough for me, man. I have issues with this monster. Also, not having focus now is really fucking me up. Let's go. Okay, literally did 2 damage. Massive. YB, YB. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. Like that, Mr. Stinky. Oh! Way faster than I thought it was gonna be.
This ought to put a dent in it.
Uh-oh. It's hard to tell with his little tentacles and his tail. Kind of hard for me to tell. Mistimed. Oh. Oh, he missed. Oh, he's not going for me. Yeah, we take those. Uh-oh. Hey, Major Gillis. Oh. Right into charge up slash. Instantly let it go. Oh my god. Okay, well, I was wrong when I said I need to instantly let it go. I do have to hold it for a sec. I was wrong. Oh, that's my alarm. Fuck, it's almost work time.
Time to go on the offensive.
It says hunt. Does that mean I can trap him? I thought he was an Elder Dragon. I never even considered that I could trap him. Going off. It's okay, he's a sleepy boy.
The monster's debilitated.
I know, alarm, I hear you. Give me that fucking tail, brother. Could not turn around fast enough. Ooh, that's not ideal. Almost going crazy because of my alarm. Oh yeah, I'm dead. I'm alive with a shrimp stick of HP. Psycho mode. Okay, let's see if I can trap him. I'm guessing I can't, but I'm gonna try. Oh, I can trap him. Oh, let's go. Let's go, baby. That's nice. That's good to know. So I wonder if you can trap all of them. I'll have to see. Good to see you, Gillis. Ooh, I got a little Jemmy. 10.5 minutes. Not too shabby. But I think this is going to be the last Monster Hunter Wilds stream. Until we do, like, hunts with everybody in chat. which I will do. But I do want to go back. I want to finish up Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And then, yeah, I want to start Avowed. I think is the plan. But, yeah. Overall thoughts on the game? Good game. Good game. I'm going to probably record the review shortly here, and then I'll upload the review today, I think. But yeah, good game. Probably 8 out of 10. Great game. I do recommend it if you're on console or you have a crazy good PC. It's just, in my opinion, it's not as good as World. But I do really like the game. Definitely will be one that I probably just play off stream. So that way we can progress on like story-based games on stream. So look forward to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 probably after work today. I should be able to play a little bit. Have a great rest of your day. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. I appreciate NBK for the super chat, even though, you know, obviously he was just trolling. Still appreciate it. But have a fantastic rest of your day, everybody. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.